I'm amazed by and also kinda afraid of my girlfriend. I've 28M, been dating Jen, 27F, for 2 years and she's amazing, kind, smart, funny, pretty everything. She has a really warm and bubbly personality, smiles and laughs a lot. I say she has RNF, resting nice face. She's also 5 feet 5 inches of caged fury. Between her looks and approachable personality, she gets hit on by guys a lot. She also gets a lot of hate from women. I used to get really jealous when guys talked to her and she would get mad at me for being jealous. Let me be 100% clear, she's not particularly flirty. She doesn't initiate conversations, doesn't lead guys on, she's not looking for male attention. I'm 6 feet 1 inch and somewhat intimidating build, so my go-to move is standing tall with my arms crossed and staring at the guy, then saying something like, "Is there an issue?" Instead of immediately jumping in when guys hit on her, and causing an argument with her, I started to pay attention to how she handles unwanted attention. She's like a ninja deflecting creeps and mean girls. She reads the situation and knows when to act nice, when to ignore them, when to be firm, and when to leave. I started to realize I don't need to be jealous and she can take care of herself. I tore up my knee over the summer. She basically moved in to help me during my surgery and rehab. She's been amazing. Taking me to things when I couldn't drive, making me food when I couldn't even stand, helping me do my PT. I'm still wearing a knee brace but I'm getting there. She loves to dance, although I'm terrible. I love going with her because it makes her happy and she looks incredible when she's dancing. Since my injury we haven't gone out much and we haven't gone dancing. I'm not able to dance more than a slow dance, so I got her friends to go out with us so she has someone to dance with. Pretty sure she likes dancing with her female friends more, anyway. It was me, Jen, a couple, and 2 girls. The couple left pretty early. Watching her dance, I had a moment of clarity. All I could think was how lucky I was that I'd be going home with the person I most loved in the world. I realized I wanted to marry her. 3 attractive women dancing are going to draw attention. I'm no hater. But it was funny watching guys try to hit on them and glad that wasn't me anymore. This group of guys in particular weren't getting the hint. They surrounded the girls and tried to dance behind them. Jen said something and pushed them aside. The girls come back to where I was sitting and the guys are glaring at us. Club closes and we're walking out towards my car. Turns out the guys weren't ready to let it go. A couple of the guys were insulting us, especially me for being a beta, that I'm not a real man, real incel energy. The irony that they are the guys I should have been protecting my GF from was totally lost on them. They're getting louder and more aggressive. We try to defuse the situation, but they're not letting up. A fight seemed inevitable. We're a block from the club, so I tell the girls we're going to head back to where the people waiting for Ubers are standing. They block our way and I'm about ready to get in their faces hoping I can intimidate my way out while the girls get away. I have one bad leg and if someone shoves me I'll probably fall down, plus there is only one of me. Jen suddenly releases a stream of insults and obscenities towards these guys and doesn't let up. I'm not sure she even stopped to take a breath. They were shocked, and so was I, by the genuine rage directed towards them. I've never seen her so angry. They're backing up while she's moving towards them screaming. She's driving them back towards the crowd while also creating a commotion. Told you she's a ninja. Some club goers start to come over and it's clear they aren't on the guy's side. The guys are embarrassed because they're getting upbraided by 120 pounds of white-hot rage. This is the part where I should be embarrassed. My GF, who is 8 inches shorter and 75 pounds lighter, kept me from getting my butt kicked. Honestly though, it was one of the most badass things I've ever seen. Relevant comments. I wish guys would take cues like this better. I've had BFS really misread a situation and start fights that put me in danger. Caught an elbow to the face once. Thanks so much Jeff, you big strong man you. Good luck with your girl. Opie, sorry to hear about catching the elbow. It was tough to control my feelings at first. We go to, until the injury, a lot of places where single people meet, concerts, festivals, bars, clubs, rec sports, climbing gym, so guys are already looking for women to chat up. Not a great reflection on me, but one of the reasons I started to pay attention to her interactions was because I wanted to prove she was being flirty and that was the real problem. Well, I realized she wasn't and she was giving me no reason to be jealous. Update. Thank you to everyone that read and commented on my previous post. I was a nervous wreck writing it. I was trying to work up the courage to talk to her about our future and make sure we were on the same page. I knew she loves me and wants to be my wife, but she has a lot she wants to achieve, like going to grad school. I would have understood if she wanted to wait to get engaged, it still would have hurt though. She was sitting on the couch, reading a book, and I was just looking at her. I was thinking, she's so amazing, just talk to her, everything will be fine. She looked at me through her big dumb glasses and smiled. That was final push I needed. Fortunately we were both in the same place and ready to take the next step. We just went on a long weekend. We were walking to a little spot with a beautiful view for a picnic and I pretended to stumble and re-injure my knee. Pretty sure she didn't buy it, but she played along. She loved the ring and of course accepted. My previous post was a love/appreciation letter about her. I also wrote one to her that was much different and more personal. I wrote it by hand to gift to her when I proposed. She cried when I proposed and again when she read the letter. I also showed her the post later that day. She liked it, I got a couple of little laughs and a loving look from her. She said I was exaggerating, those guys were all talk, she's not a badass, men don't flirt with her that often, women are rarely mean to her, and she'd kick my ass if I said otherwise. She was joking about that last part, I hope. I'm sticking by what I wrote. She's a tough badass in my eyes. It really enjoyed writing both the post and the letter, so I started hand writing her little letters and poems. They're pretty bad, but she keeps each one. She even printed the post and saved that. She tells me she loves my writing because it makes her feel more connected when I express my feelings. I think that's her way of saying it's the thought that counts. I'm amazed by and kinda afraid of my fiancé.